The 20th century witnessed a profound shift in human history, the dawn of the atomic age. This era, marked by both promise and peril, was shaped by scientific breakthroughs that unlocked the very building blocks of matter. Among the figures who emerged from this period, Edward Teller stands out as a pivotal and controversial figure. His work on the hydrogen bomb, a weapon far exceeding the destructive power of the atomic bomb, cemented his place in history. Yet, Teller's legacy extends far beyond this singular invention. Edward Teller was a man of profound contradictions. A brilliant mind capable of unraveling the universe's most closely guarded secrets, he was also a staunch advocate for wielding the power those secrets unlocked. His belief in the necessity of nuclear deterrence, of maintaining a position of strength in the face of Soviet aggression, put him at odds with many of his peers. This unwavering conviction, while driven by a desire to protect the free world, also fueled the flames of the nuclear arms race. Edward Teller has been compared to the mythical figure of Prometheus, who stole fire from the gods and gave it to humanity, forever altering the course of human history. Like Prometheus, Teller unlocked a power of unimaginable potential, the power of the atom. And like Prometheus, Teller faced the consequences of his actions, enduring both praise and condemnation for his role in shaping the modern world.
Edward Teller's story begins in the heart of Europe, in the bustling city of Budapest, Hungary. Born on January 15, 1908, into a Jewish family, Teller's early life was marked by the comforts of a well-to-do upbringing. His father, Max Teller, was a prominent lawyer, and his mother, Ilona Deutsch Teller, nurtured a home filled with music and intellectual curiosity. Amidst the grandeur of Budapest's architecture and the vibrant cultural life of the city, young Edward displayed a remarkable aptitude for knowledge from a tender age. As I progressed through my studies, my fascination with mathematics deepened into a profound passion. Numbers, once intriguing puzzles, transformed into the very language through which I sought to decipher the universe's underlying principles. I devoured advanced mathematical texts, my mind reveling in the elegance and precision of equations, finding solace in their ability to describe the physical world with remarkable accuracy. As I delved deeper into the world of physics, I found myself increasingly drawn to the allure of theoretical physics, a field that sought to unravel the universe's most fundamental laws through mathematical models and abstract reasoning. The elegance and intellectual rigor of theoretical physics resonated deeply with my own inclinations. I was captivated by the idea of using mathematics as a tool to probe the very fabric of reality, to understand the forces that shaped the cosmos, from the smallest subatomic particles to the largest celestial objects.
Teller's pursuit of theoretical physics led him to the University of Munich, where he studied under the tutelage of Arnold Sommerfeld, a renowned physicist and a pioneer in the field of atomic and quantum physics. Sommerfeld, recognized as a gifted mentor, had an uncanny ability to nurture the talents of his students, many of whom went on to make significant contributions to physics. Under Sommerfeld's guidance, Teller flourished, his natural talents honed by the rigorous demands of advanced theoretical physics.
As the 1930s dawned, a shadow began to fall over Europe. The global economic crisis had fueled political instability, creating fertile ground for extremist ideologies to take root. In Germany, the Nazi Party, fueled by nationalist fervor and anti-Semitic hatred, rose to prominence, its venomous rhetoric poisoning the minds of millions. For me, a young Jewish scientist pursuing my doctorate in physics at the University of Leipzig, the political climate grew increasingly ominous. Arriving in the United States in 1935, I carried with me the scars of displacement and the anxieties of a world on the brink of war. Yet amidst the challenges of adapting to a new language and culture, I found solace in the familiar world of science. The United States, while still grappling with the Great Depression, offered a vibrant scientific community eager to welcome the influx of European talent fleeing Nazi persecution. In 1941, fate intervened to place me at the very heart of a scientific endeavor unlike any other in human history. The Manhattan Project, the top-secret American effort to develop the atomic bomb, was assembling the world's brightest minds in a race against time to harness the power of the atom before Nazi Germany could do the same. My reputation as a brilliant theoretical physicist preceded me, and I received an invitation to join this unprecedented scientific undertaking.
Teller's arrival at Los Alamos, New Mexico, the secluded high-altitude laboratory chosen as the nerve center of the Manhattan Project, marked the beginning of a new chapter in his life. He found himself surrounded by a constellation of scientific luminaries, including Enrico Fermi, Niels Bohr, and J. Robert Oppenheimer, each a giant in their respective fields. The atmosphere at Los Alamos crackled with intellectual energy, a sense of urgency and shared purpose permeating every aspect of life at the secret city.
As the Manhattan Project progressed, Teller's focus began to shift towards a more powerful and destructive weapon, the hydrogen bomb.
While the atomic bomb relied on nuclear fission, the splitting of atoms, Teller envisioned a weapon fueled by nuclear fusion, the process that powers the sun, a process capable of unleashing energy on an unprecedented scale.
This fascination with the super, as the hydrogen bomb came to be known, stemmed from Teller's deep-seated belief in the need for the United States to maintain a technological edge in the emerging Cold War.
Teller's advocacy for the super, however, was met with mixed reactions from his colleagues. Some shared his concerns about the Soviet Union's nuclear ambitions and saw the development of the hydrogen bomb as a necessary deterrent.
Others, however, were horrified by the prospect of creating a weapon with such immense destructive power, arguing that it would escalate the arms race and push the world closer to the brink of nuclear annihilation.
This ethical debate over the super would continue long after the end of World War II, shaping Teller's legacy and fueling the controversy surrounding his work.
The successful detonation of the atomic bomb, while a triumph of scientific ingenuity, did not quell Teller's ambition. His focus shifted almost immediately to the hydrogen bomb, or super, a weapon potentially thousands of times more powerful than the fission bombs dropped on Japan.
This relentless pursuit of greater destructive power was driven by a complex interplay of factors: Teller's deep-seated belief in the need for American military superiority, his unwavering conviction that the Soviet Union posed an existential threat to the free world, and perhaps on a deeper level, a primal fascination with unlocking the universe's most powerful secrets.
The development of the hydrogen bomb, however, presented a new set of challenges, both technical and ethical. The technical hurdles were immense, requiring breakthroughs in physics and engineering that pushed the boundaries of scientific knowledge.
The ethical dilemmas, however, cut to the very core of humanity's relationship with technology and the potential consequences of scientific progress. Could the creation of a weapon capable of such unimaginable destruction be justified, even if its intended purpose was to prevent war?
Teller's unwavering belief in the necessity of the super, fueled by his experiences fleeing Nazi persecution and his deep-seated distrust of the Soviet Union, put him at odds with some of his former colleagues from the Manhattan Project.
Many, including J. Robert Oppenheimer, who had led the Los Alamos team, argued against the development of the hydrogen bomb, fearing that its creation would spark a dangerous arms race and increase the risk of nuclear annihilation.
This clash of ideologies between the imperative of national security and the moral responsibility of scientists would have profound consequences for Teller's life and career. The culmination of years of research, countless calculations, and the combined intellectual might of some of the world's brightest physicists arrived on November 1, 1952, with the detonation of Ivy Mike, the first full-scale test of a thermonuclear weapon. The test, conducted on the remote Inuitak Atoll in the Marshall Islands, was an event of unprecedented scale and fury, unleashing a force of destruction that dwarfed anything humanity had ever witnessed. The world watched in awe and terror as images of the mushroom cloud, a monstrous column of fire and fury reaching miles into the sky, filled newspapers and newsreels. Section 4, Triumph and Turmoil. The detonation of Ivy Mike catapulted Edward Teller to the forefront of the Cold War's nuclear rivalry, but it also ignited a firestorm of controversy that would dog him for the remainder of his life. Hailed by some as a visionary, a patriot who had provided the United States with the ultimate deterrent against Soviet aggression, he was vilified by others as a warmonger, a Dr. Strangelove figure who seemed to relish the destructive power he had unleashed upon the world. The moral implications of the hydrogen bomb, a weapon capable of inflicting death and destruction on an unimaginable scale, ignited a fierce debate that continues to this day. Section 5, A Legacy Forged in Fire. Edward Teller's legacy is a complex tapestry woven from threads of brilliance, controversy, and unwavering conviction. He was a scientist of extraordinary intellect, a man who helped to unlock the secrets of the atom and shape the course of human history. Yet, he was also a polarizing figure, a man whose unwavering belief in the necessity of nuclear deterrence put him at odds with many of his peers and cast a long shadow over his achievements. His story is a reminder that scientific progress is not always linear, that even the most brilliant minds can be blinded by ideology, and that the pursuit of knowledge must always be tempered by a deep sense of moral responsibility. Section 1, Beyond the Shadow of the Bomb. The detonation of Ivy Mike, the first full-scale test of a thermonuclear weapon, marked a turning point in Edward Teller's life and career. He had achieved what many had thought impossible, unleashing the awesome power of nuclear fusion and securing his place in history as the father of the hydrogen bomb. Yet, in the aftermath of that earth-shattering event, as the world grappled with the implications of a weapon capable of unimaginable destruction, Teller found himself increasingly drawn to exploring the peaceful applications of the very force he had helped to unleash. Section 2, Atoms for Peace. Teller's efforts to promote the peaceful uses of nuclear energy extended beyond mere advocacy. He actively participated in scientific conferences, published articles and books, and engaged with policymakers and industry leaders, tirelessly promoting his vision of a future powered by the atom. He believed that public education was crucial to overcoming the fear and misinformation surrounding nuclear power, and he dedicated considerable time and effort to explaining the complexities of nuclear technology in a way that the average person could understand. Section 3, A Shield in the Stars. As the Cold War arms race escalated, Teller's attention turned towards the heavens, not as a source of inspiration or wonder, but as a potential battleground for a new kind of conflict, one fought with nuclear weapons in the vastness of space. He became increasingly convinced that the United States needed to develop a comprehensive defense system capable of intercepting and destroying incoming Soviet missiles before they could reach their targets. This vision of a shield in the stars, as it came to be known, would consume much of Teller's energy and influence in the later decades of his life. Section 4, The Paradox of Progress. Edward Teller's long and controversial career embodies the profound paradox of scientific progress in the 20th century. He was a brilliant physicist, a man who helped to unlock the secrets of the atom and usher in the atomic age. Yet his name is forever linked to the hydrogen bomb, a weapon of unimaginable destructive power that continues to cast a long shadow over humanity's future. Teller's life and work stand as a stark reminder that scientific progress, while capable of producing extraordinary benefits, can also lead to unintended consequences with the potential to threaten our very existence. Teller's unwavering belief in the power of technology to solve humanity's problems, while admirable in many respects, also blinded him to the ethical dilemmas inherent in the pursuit of scientific knowledge without adequate consideration for its potential consequences. Edward Teller's brilliance as a physicist is undeniable. His contributions to theoretical physics, particularly in the realm of nuclear science, significantly advanced our understanding of the universe's fundamental forces. However, his legacy remains deeply intertwined with the development of the hydrogen bomb, a weapon of unprecedented destructive power that continues to cast a long shadow over humanity's future. Edward Teller's life story is, in many ways, a cautionary tale about the burdens of genius, the ethical dilemmas inherent in scientific progress, and the struggle to reconcile personal ambition with the greater good. He was a man of extraordinary intellect, capable of unraveling the universe's most closely guarded secrets, yet he was also deeply flawed, driven by demons and haunted by the consequences of his own creations. The weight of the hydrogen bomb, the weapon he had helped to unleash upon the world, cast a long shadow over his life, shaping his worldview and influencing his actions in profound ways. Edward Teller's life and work continue to spark debate and raise profound questions about the nature of scientific progress, the ethics of scientific discovery, and the role of scientists in society. Was he a visionary who helped to ensure the survival of the free world by providing the ultimate deterrent against Soviet aggression? Or was he a dangerous zealot who recklessly pursued ever more powerful weapons, pushing humanity closer to the brink of self-destruction? These questions, far from being relegated to the history books, remain as relevant as ever in the 21st century. As we grapple with the proliferation of nuclear weapons, the rise of artificial intelligence, and other technological advancements with the potential to reshape our world,